Sir?
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
We are wearing masks to
Yes, sir.
contain the spread of coronavirus.
Yes, sir.
And we are maintaining a sufficient distance among us.
Yes.
And your chair has been put at the distance more than 2 yards.
Yes, sir.
So that you don't have any danger of infection from us, right?
Okay.
But during conversation, it is not convenient to wear the mask.
Okay.
I will remove my mask only when I will be talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you are also permitted to remove it if you feel comfortable without it.
Sir, I'm comfortable bit, but if I need to, then I can.
Okay, but remove once so that
Okay.
I can identify you.
Yes.
Okay. Now if you want to wear, you can.
I'll just wear one.
Okay. You can put the mask. So introduce yourself in such a way that your name and your home district is not disclosed.
Sir, I am professionally a software engineer. I have been working with various MNCs over the duration of last 10 years as a senior quality assurance engineer. I have done my graduation as a BTech in computer science in 2010. My hobbies are playing snooker, watching movies and photography. This is my second attempt in this services for this exam, and I am working while I am attempting for this exam.
Okay, where are you working right now?
So I am working in 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐶 Softwares as a senior quality assurance engineer.
Located?
In Jaipur.
Jaipur.
Yes, sir.
Right. So why do you want to switch your job and come into administrative services?
Sir, I think this is a profession that gives a kind of a balance, a perfect balance between my personal ambitions and my societal obligations. Moreover, I think this is a job that can give me an opportunity of a decision making to implement the ideas that I have. And also, since the pay grade is also good, so I don't think that there is any other service that can be more suitable for me.
So why didn't you try for IAS or UPSC?
Sir, again, the same things are valid for UPSC as well. Both are civil services and both intend to do the same thing. Both are having the same kind of decision making as well as the recognition in the society. That's why I attempted both.
So why you didn't try for IAS?
I did try.
You did try?
Yes, sir.
Then what happened there?
Sir, I couldn't qualify because I prepared with my job and my timelines in my job were quite stringent, and I didn't get ample time to prepare for the optionals and all the subjects.
Attempts are exhausted?
Sir, my age is over.
Age is over. Okay.
33 now.
Okay, what according to you are few most important characteristics of a person that should be seen as an administrator?
Sir, the person should be honest. The person should have morals. He should have integrity. He should be quick in actions in certain circumstances, and the decision making capabilities should be good enough. I think.
Okay, India has lot of software parks.
Yes, sir.
Where we lack in hardware park. We don't have
Yes,
any such hardware park in our country.
Yes, sir.
What do you think that what could be the possible reasons behind that?
Sir, while after the independence, when we started our journey for growth, the manufacturing sector was lag behind, and after the agriculture, we started directly by the services sector. Today, also our industry is our economy is mostly fueled by the service sector, and we lagged in manufacturing. What we did, we always used to import the things from USA and the other developed markets, and that's why we lagged in manufacturing of these hardware components.
What is temperature?
So temperature is a measurement of heat.
What is heat?
Sir, it is a kind of energy.
What is energy then?
Sir, energy is sir, I'm not sure.
Okay. So,
Ajay,
Yes, sir.
what is the basic difference in between heat and temperature?
Sir, I think temperature is a measurement of again, sir, I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Then tell me, what is the role of nanotechnology in the IT sector and the field of computer?
Sir, nanotechnology is going towards making things in a smaller and smaller way, usually on a scale of 100 nanometer and below. Today we are moving towards a data intensive and storage kind of less of a storage environment. We need more data in less of the storage.
What is quantum dots?
So quantum dots are a scenario that are used in quantum computing. Currently we live in an era where computing is done in binary bits 0 and 1. Quantum computing is something that we can have more bits than 0 and 1 and can have
Then what is 5G technology, and what is the spectrum of the 5G technology in the field of communication?
Sir, I'm not very sure about the second aspect, but 5G technology I think is the 5th generation of the networking. That is a high speed internet. That is according to my awareness. I'm not much aware about this.
Is only one language of computer, that is Java, is responsible for the gaming sector?
No sir. Java along with Python, C#, C++, there are many languages that are responsible for gaming. But predominantly Java is used.
What is the difference in between analog signal and digital signal?
So analog signals work on the basis of waves, while the digital signals work on bits 0 and 1. The interval varies based on 0 and 1.
What is bioinformatics?
So I'm not sure about.
Okay. Then tell me, what is the classification of computer on the basis of their sizes?
Based on the sizes. I'm also not sure about.
What is palm top?
So palm top is a device that can be fit in your palm.
For example,
we can say that the mobile phones and the tablets can
the
be.
development of computer in a very brief aspects. Tell me a brief aspect about the journey of the computer from the past to the recent era.
Okay. So the computer started with abacus, that is the initial computing device that used to perform the basic mathematical calculations. After that, we started with the more advanced systems, especially after Microsoft initiated the operating system DOS and then Windows XP and the subsequent Windows version. Parallelly, MacBooks led by the Steve Jobs, Apple and the Steve Jobs again participated in the development of the computing. Currently we are moving towards quantum computing and supercomputing, that is more power intensive and more calculation intensive.
Where Ramanandi Peeth is situated in the Rajasthan?
Sir, I'm not sure.
Okay. What is analytical engine?
Sorry, sir?
Analytical engine.
Analytical engine. Sir, I'm not aware.
Okay. What is cybernetics?
Sir, again, I'm not aware.
Okay. What is the basic difference in between satellite phone and normal phone?
Sir, I think the normal phones work based on the signals that are relayed from towers that are kept across the globe, and the satellite phones work directly from the signals coming from the satellites.
What kind of memory is used by the supercomputer?
So supercomputer is nothing but a computer that has a very large computation capabilities. So both type of memory, that is RAM as well as ROM, as the basics of any other computer.
Floating memory, about floating memory of supercomputer?
Sir, I'm not aware.
Ajay,
Yes, sir.
there is a saying that India is facing a jobless growth. But what's the reason behind it?
Sir, currently a huge population of our country is involved in the occupations that do not provide that kind of remuneration. For example, agriculture. Nearly 50-54% of the population is involved in a field that essentially gives nearly 15% of the GDP. When we talk about manufacturing, we do not possess the skill set for creating the systems that are globally competitive. And the education system of our country is also lacking in producing the kind of skill set and the human resources that are essential for.
From where we get the growth?
Sir, we
You
need.
have said the problem in the agriculture sector. You have said a problem in the education sector.
Yes, sir.
You have said that there is a problem in the manufacturing sector as well.
Yes, sir.
So why we are in a growth state?
So we are currently an emerging nation, and we are trying our best to become a developed country. But for that, again, we need to have certain kind of skill set, and for that, some basic training in some basic education, vocational training, etc. are required. Moreover, the burden on the occupations that are supporting more people than they can should be reduced, and they should be put on some productive jobs.
So, what should be the approach of the government to increase the employability rate in India?
So government should focus more on skilling the people and improving the educational system right from the beginning, so that
For the upscaling of the employment opportunities and economy, government is focused on startups.
yes sir,
As I consider and as I think, startups is moreover concentrated towards basically in a service sector.
yes sir.
And service sector is known for not creating much employment in the economy. So, is it the right approach?
Sir, first of all, startups can be made in every domain of the economy. Even in agriculture, many startups are coming. People are investing in organic farming as a startup. The startups are in the manufacturing sector as well, wherein we are making chips. So I think startups can be
Any startup which turned to be in a unicorn, non from the service sector background, name them.
not from service sector.
In a unicorn list. You know what is unicorn list?
Sir, I have I am aware, but I'm not sure the exact meaning. But
Supreme companies
yes.
like Amazon, like Facebook, like WhatsApp, like Paytm. Any non-service background unicorn company, startup, you can say,
Sir,
all over the world, not from the India as well.
sir, I'm not able to recall.
So you can recall the service sector unicorns. But on the other hand, we say that we consider and we invest more and more in the startups. Although we have a service sector ecosystem in India. So the problem remains the same. The job opportunities are not created in the economy. So what should the government do, and what approach should government to adopt to increase the employability?
Sir, startups can be a very decent solution, a very nice solution for opportunities in employment. The only thing is they need an ecosystem. As you said, that the service industry is already having that kind of ecosystem where the resources are shared and the initial investment is not required to that extent. While in the manufacturing sector, right from the spare parts, right from the raw material, we need everything.
So we can create a job opportunity, and we can create our economy recovery without investing into the manufacturing sector.
So with investing in the manufacturing,
Without investing in manufacturing sector, it is possible.
sir, it will be very difficult to say.
Now we can see that service sector is further divided into two parts. Which are those?
Sir, mostly I think it is IT enabled services.
IT enabled services.
And I'm not sure, sir.
We're the part of the service sector since I think 10 years, 10 to 11 years.
Yes, sir. Sir, service sectors can be in various domains like IT, education, healthcare, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand the exact
Thank you.
question.
Okay.
How many cases of corona has been recorded in Rajasthan today?
Sir, more than 5,000.
And what about Jaipur?
Sir, nearly 700, 800 cases.
So what precaution or what advisory government should notify to contain its spread?
So
Other than what government has been doing?
So first of all, recently many temples have been closed for visiting. Like some festivals are coming like Gangaur, and for that the respective temples are closed and people are not allowed to go there. Secondly, government is imposing stern fines on the people who are not wearing mask and not maintaining the social distancing. They have
I'm
reduced.
not asking what government is doing.
Okay.
I'm asking what government should do other than what it is doing.
Sir, the government should impose more restrictions.
Like
I believe the night curfew will not be that beneficial, so the timing should be reduced. currently it is imposed after 7 p.m. I think it should be imposed after 5, just like they did in Udaipur. And secondly, more patrolling should be done so that the people can be more concerned, the people can be more aware about the benefits of wearing
What is
masks.
the difference between curfew and lockdown?
Sir, lockdown is something where we kind of put restrictions on the movement. However, it can be done. In curfew, the movement is also restricted, apart from the certain essential services.
Okay,
As per
that is
my
the only
awareness.
difference between these two.
So that's according to my awareness. I'm not sure.
Okay, which country, according to you, is the most preferable friend of India in current scenario?
Sir, I think in international relations there is no permanent friend and foe.
I'm just asking about the current scenario.
Sir, I can say US maybe,
Why?
because we are having growing connect with the US in terms of bilateral relations, in terms of multilateral relations like Quad, in terms of defense partnership.
Does change in the governance of USA or the government of USA influence the foreign policy of India? If yes, then how?
Sir, I'm not much sure about this.
Okay. How many parts of Constitution are there? Constitution have how many parts?
Sir, 22.
20?
2.
And what about schedules?
Sir, there are 12 schedules. I am again a bit confused.
Okay. In Rajasthan, what is the literacy rate?
Sir, it's 78% for male and 54% for females.
And what is the population density of Rajasthan?
I'm unaware.
How many districts of Rajasthan share their border with other state or other country?
Sir, can I take some time to...
Sure.
Sir, 13?
Are you guessing, are you telling, or are you asking?
Sir, I am guessing based on... roughly I am telling
Okay.
13.
You love to watch movies, right?
Yes, sir.
And do photography.
Yes, sir.
Can you name some movies which are based on the character of photographer?
Not exactly, sir, but there was a part of interest in photography in 3 Idiots.
Other than this?
No, sir.
You also love to play snooker,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Is there any difference between snooker, billiards and pools?
Yes, sir.
What?
Sir, billiards is played. Sir, the difference lies in the number of balls and the rule set and the tables as well, size of the tables as well. Sir, in billiards, usually it is played when with the pocketless tables with the 3 balls. While in snooker we have many balls like 15 red and 6 color balls along with the cue ball.
Right.
And in pool there are again different variants like 8 ball pool, 9 ball pool, and based on that the number of balls are different and the rules are different.
Okay, so that is the only difference, not other than this.
So the table size is also
Any
different.
snooker player from India?
Sir, 𝐾𝐤𝐲, 𝐃𝐲𝐬 Advani.
Okay, Ajay, it was nice talking to you. Your interview is over. You may leave now.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mr. Ajay,
Yes, sir.
what is your self-assessment about the interview?
Sir, I am lacking in many facts. I need to brush up my facts.
Okay,
And
you are going to appear in interview on 19th.
yes, sir.
That means only few days are left.
Yes, sir.
So, how you are going to manage the things?
Sir, I have done that, but I just need to brush up, so I will not take much time in that.
Okay, good, very good. See, we have the similar assessment about your interview, right? But remember one thing, that you may be asked to give your interview in Hindi.
Okay.
I hope you are comfortable with that.
Yes, sir.
Right. From our end, as far as the non-verbal communication part is considered, you are comfortable with that in the much segment, right? Your entry is good, but after entry, you seem to forget some time to greet or to take permission before sitting on the chair.
Okay, sir.
You should keep it in your mind,
Okay, sir.
right? Make it a habit.
Okay.
It leaves a first impression of a candidate over the interviewer, right?
Okay, sir.
So what you have to do, or what you are supposed to do, just enter and greet each and every member thoroughly and in loud voice. Then ask for the permission, either ask for the permission or wait for the permission from their side to be seated, right?
Okay.
Coming to the content part. Content is good as far as your background or graduation subject is considered. That is your computer. Computer part is impressive, good. If much question will be asked from that side, your interview is going to be very good. But other than this part, if they will enter in the parts such as constitution, geography or economy for say, then you seem to be much more uncomfortable with those, right? So you have to brush up the things accordingly.
Yes, sir.
Particularly in the segment I just mentioned, that is your polity part, that is your geography and economy part, right? You have to give a glimpse. I think things are prepared for you. Your voice level is good, your flow of language is good, your sitting posture is good, everything is in position. So you need not to be worried about those things. What I'm concerned about, just the content part and particularly the Rajasthan part.
Okay, sir.
You are not looking very comfortable when it comes to Rajasthan, right?
Sir, actually it's been long since I prepared for this, so I forgot most of the things.
But this excuse is not going
Yes,
to
sir.
work there.
Yes, sir. I'll try to brush up my
You have
voice.
to 4 or 5 days,
Yes, sir.
and you have to brush up all these things.
Yes, sir.
Right. So stay loud, take permission,
Yes, sir.
and be bold while you are talking to the person.
Yes, sir.
Say sorry whenever you are feeling uncomfortable giving answer, or you are not aware of the answer, or suppose you are making some guesses. Then always ask for permission. Right.
Okay.
Ask for permission before making any guess.
Okay, sir.
Right. By doing so, you will be showing your politeness and eagerness to learn the things.
Okay, sir.
Got it? So, rest the things are in proper order. No need to be worried about any question from your side.
Sir, one thing I wanted to confirm. There may be multiple members in the board. So if there are a few ladies and few gents, then whom should I greet first?
First, you are supposed to greet lady.
Okay.
Right?
Even if the lady is not the chairman of the board?
Yes. After lady, you are supposed to greet the chairman, and after that the members.
So every member I have to greet separately?
It is more advisable
Okay, sir.
to greet each and every member to make your good impression.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, you can also say good morning ma'am or good evening ma'am, good evening sirs.
Okay.
That will also be working, but I will advise you to greet each and everyone individually. Right?
Okay, sir.
Dress is going to be the same.
Sir, the trouser is going to be different.
You look good in this dress, and I hope the other dress will look so good on you. So, take a look, take about this your dress and appearance. Right?
Okay, sir.
From our side, everything is good. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir.